like you can shift to ice axe mode for now. You're doing a good job containing Alatreon's power.
Struggle against these holy chains.
Alatreon's readying a big attack. Get your healing items ready.
Shining Bind!
Welcome, my name is Uno, and well, if you've been here for a while, you know that if it's a really hard monster, voiceover, post commentary, because there was no way I was gonna be doing this while I was like talking and being my normal goofy weeb self. So voiceover.
Hunters, you got that?
I am blown away. This, I don't even know if I even want to do too many like edits with this thing, because Alatreon deserves respect. He is by far, or it is by far, the hardest monster I've ever fought. Actually, not really. Honestly, he's not that bad. I mean, he's bad, don't get me wrong. It's more so you got to make sure you're doing enough damage and get him to flinch and fall over. It's kind of like with Kultaroth. Kultaroth isn't... Wow, I am getting fucked. Anyway, Kultaroth isn't that bad. It's just, can you kill her? Or can you do enough damage before she leaves? So then it puts you in a situation... Oh, hold up. I'm watching myself work. Dodge through lightning. Call me Kakashi. But, it just puts you in a situation where you start to think about attacking too much and going in too much, and then that's where you make mistakes. Where for me, oh god, anyway, so yeah, again, so that's how you make mistakes. How I started this, I bought a Safijiva Frost weapon. I know that if he goes Frost, yeah, you kind of fucked, because you're not gonna be able to do enough elemental damage to stop him from the name of the am I stunned? Oh my god, I'm getting fucked in this. You don't do enough damage, elemental damage, to stop the move that I cannot pronounce. But what I learned is that if you break his horn, and you stop him from killing you with the move, even though you're still gonna have to heal. If you do that, then he'll stay at fire. So I think for like 2 rounds he stayed in fire, and like I just put as much damage into him as possible. It was oof, like just. But anyway, so what I also learned, well, at least I think I read it or I saw it or something, where the Vitality Mantle, apparently if you use the Vitality Mantle, the move doesn't start up. Like, or I'm sorry. Okay, get in there. It's like it'll take a minute before the tick damage starts happening. But honestly, I didn't really get a chance to test that, because every time I did enough damage, or every time I wore the Vitality Mantle, I had done enough damage, so it wasn't gonna kill me. But on the opposite of that, anytime that I've been fighting him and I put he was doing his Supernova move. 1, I didn't do enough damage. 2, I couldn't even put on the Vitality Mantle. So these are just all theories. I'm not really sure at this point. But from what I know and what I've expected and stuff, there's no, hold up, never mind. From what I've expected, there's no cheese, or at least as of yet. I'm pretty sure somebody is gonna do some kind of crazy speed solo run where they do it in like 10 minutes or something. How, I don't know, but I'm just pretty much just showing you how I approached it. You can also bring water or dragon. I would definitely say dragon over water, but water and dragon are kind of neutral against everything, except dragon has 2 stars for when he's dragon, which is like that little fake, I guess that now I think this is him being in his dragon form. Yeah, he's pulsating. Yeah, so when he's in his dragon form, he takes more damage from dragon, but everything else is just 1 star. So right now I'm just doing regular 1-star ice damage, even though he's using ice. Yeah, he uses all the, he's literally the avatar. Yeah. Zap. Oh, dodging. Also, to dodge that lightning, a lot of times I get clipped because you have to have like the reaction time of like fucking a Gundam Wing character or something. It's just nuts. A lot of times I'll try to roll and I'll roll like the wrong direction because I wasn't quick enough to, did I not get that off? Anyway, I wasn't quick enough to like see where the lightning's coming from and then roll in a way to where I'm safe. But yeah, see, up another flinch. Clutch claw, clutch claw. Oh yeah, I had to switch off the flash pod so I can poop, poop, poop again. Flinch shot. But I think he didn't run into it. Yeah, he didn't run into it. Some of those walls you can actually flinch shot him into, but for the most part, you can only flinch shot him if he's in the air, and that only happens, I think, towards the later part of the hunt. You can't even do that anymore, and that happens later. You'll see that. This fight, man. Some things I don't like, and I'm realizing Gunlance, to my knowledge, does not have a whole lot of like elemental, or doesn't do a whole lot of elemental damage. So like if you wanted to like, I don't know, if you and your friends will have like a Gunlance crew, I don't know how that's gonna work. Also, if you're trying to solo this with a Gunlance, I don't know how to fuck. I don't know how you gonna do that. Alright, so I got the Vitality Mantle, so I'm just sitting there, watch my life. Bang. Nothing happens for a second, and then it starts to tick down. And then you just put on, you just bite an Astra Jerky and keep it moving. But at the same time, that was when I did enough elemental damage. So like, I don't know if you can use that trick if you don't do enough damage to try to save you. Because if you don't do enough damage, you're dying. You can't Superman dive. You can't, there's no far casting at all. Like, you just can't. It's just no. The only way you can get back is if you die. I also learned, at least with a longsword, I hope y'all didn't hear that on my mic, but I also learned that with the longsword, that move that he did where he like lunged forward and I countered it, sometimes you don't want to finish that counter because he'll immediately do another move after that. So you'll counter and then put yourself in a bad spot. So it's better, you're better off just countering it and then not finishing it and just fade slashing or moving away. Kieran shits. When you start to do more damage to him, he does 3 of the Kieran shits when he's in. Yeah, actually I don't know, because normally I thought if he's in the dragon form, he does the 3 Kieran shits. But right now he's in fire form, so I'm a little confused. I'm at the end of the. Whoa! Did you see that dodge? I'm dodging lightning over here. Yeah, that move. I'm mad I was bold and finished it. Yeah, what I've also learned, the main way that you can Helm Splitter him is he does this move where he charges up a whole lot of electricity and just starts raining it down everywhere. That's like one of the few times you can just catch him with the Helm Splitter because he kind of sits in one spot, and as long as you're like up in him, the lightning isn't going to strike where his body is. Come on, past Uno, what are you doing? But the first day that I hunted him, well, night, I tried solo a couple times. That didn't go over too well. I tried with some other people, and we were doing our thing, but then other people kept dying, and either we didn't do enough damage, so we got wiped in the fucking Kratos from Tales of Symphonia Judgment move, or they just kept randomly dying for no reason. Just, oh, it lunged forward, somebody died. Like, oh, okay. I would join in 5 minutes late to people who already started. Oh, somebody died. Like, so after that, and after hunting till like 2 in the morning, I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this myself. I changed my build up, and I decided to take, well, basically the Safi set. It just all the Safi set, maxed out Blight. I'm pretty sure people were doing Coalescence, but I didn't trust myself that much to do that. that, and I don't know how I would have fit that into my build. Oh, also, if you don't have Master's Touch, bring the little wet fish plus fin shits where you only gotta sharpen once and bam, you're good. Bring that, because that way you can sharpen and be back up to good without having to sit there and sharpen forever, especially if you're doing it solo. Some of these dodges and some of these moments, I don't know how I didn't get hit. I really hope that's not catching up. Oh my mic is people in the background are nuts. And sometimes I try to get fancy and try to counter that. You'll see that sometimes, yeah, I did it. And then sometimes I didn't. Oh, go with the horn, bop, bop, and you're down. I don't have red gauge, so just gotta get my gauge back up. Boop, boop, boop. Resheath and repeat. Bop, bop. Do I risk it? Yep, risk it. And at that point, I don't even care where it I don't know why I didn't try to counter that. I think I was scared. I think I was too scared thinking I wasn't gonna be able to pull the counter off. Also, a lot of times when I was hunting him, you see those little ice pillar shits? A lot of times I'll just be running. I'm like, oh man, I'm about to die. Let me run away and get some distance. Dive from a ice pillar shits that has dragon element, and it blew up off screen, and I ran into it. Also, if you can get around that, you can probably you can helm splitter him off that too. Tenderize again. Oh no, swinging the stinger. Yup, knew it. Wow. Ooh, did you see the flinch right before he ran at me? Am I gonna be bold? Ooh. I'm guessing I got the timing down better. I can't remember. This was I did this hunt about 2 hours ago. I think I might. I ain't gonna promise that, but I was thinking of live streaming. I almost live streamed last night to try to do it, and y'all would have felt my fury and my rage. Up. Here comes the second one.
Get your healing items ready.
And so look at that. You're fine. You pop one of those, and you're good. I also switched Kuro so that way he's on healing, because I didn't trust myself at all. And a lot of these times Kuro healed me was clutch. But yeah, as you can see, that's the second judgment, and he is still in fire. I almost rolled into that. Like I can just like, I'm watching myself play, and like I know how I play, and I'm like, past me I know would have probably tried to roll because I got scared and then rolled into it. I don't know. I can't believe I dodged that too. Also, I think my evade window was like level 3, so a lot. I need some water. So a lot of these dodges, I am like, thank you for the evade window 3. This shit's a godsend. Yeah. So this move, you can just. Yeah, don't do a stinger on the rear legs, because sometimes that lightning rings a little close to him. Do it when it's around his belly. Yeah, like last night, man, I played for about 4 or 5 hours, did not kill him. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm just gonna upload the first time I tried to do it, and we're just like, fuck it. I will say, at some point, I'm gonna make a death montage. Wow. Stinger into knocking him down. That sucks, but at the same time, sweet. But I ended up, I'm gonna make a death montage, because it was a lot. There's a lot of deaths, a lot of stupid shit that happened, and I think that's what I'm gonna end up having to do. I think out of all the moves, the move that clips me the most, I think it's probably that one. Because, like, I'll be in wow. Anyway, I'll be in mid-swing, and then up, he just runs. And sometimes that move, because I'm like, oh, I'm sweet enough, I'm cool enough, I'm a cool boy, I can counter this, and then I don't. At all. Why am I not swinging at him? Oh, that's why I was looking for a chance to sharpen. Because right now, I think unless you hit a weak spot, you're gonna bounce. Blink, bop. And also there's a chance that it won't get used. Oh, okay, I remember now. Sometimes he does this move where he spins around shooting water or spins around shooting fire. That hits me almost every time, and luckily he doesn't really do that during this hunt, because if he did... Wait, is this it? Is this it what I'm thinking of? Yeah, see, look at that. I flick shotted him, he just sat there and just stayed up in there. Like, I don't know why that is. I'm pretty sure other people know, but I, at this point, do not whatsoever. So I'm wearing them down. I'm actually feeling pretty confident at this point. I just know that so far he's done 2 judgments, and I have not died yet. Shockingly, I'm doing enough damage. Everything's good. I flinched him, knocked him down. Both of his horns are broken. He's still in fire / dragon form, so I can still hit him elementally. Everything was looking good. Ow. But the only thing that sucks is since I bought the Vitality Mantle as the other mantle, I can't really like bring my Evasion Mantle to get like extra damage buffs for dodging. So that was a little annoying, but sometimes you gotta sacrifice attack for survivability. Zap. Yeah, like that. Like I feel like it takes a minute. Tiger Claw. No, it's the Tiger Claw move that you gotta not finish sometimes, because he'll... I don't know why I call it Tiger Claw. It's definitely a dragon move. It's a Dragon Claw. Sometimes when you finish it, he'll Dragon Claw and then like fall on top of you or run towards you or do some type of move. So like if you do counter it and try to finish to the side, try to like far off to the side, because he's gonna do something. Also, I noticed that I didn't break like his claws up. Just when everything was going good, he now goes into frost. Nothing goes, nothing happens, and then you Astral Jerky, but I Astral Jerkied really early. But that's something I don't like. I feel like they should change it so that you can farcast, but you can't farcast when he's doing the move. That's the one change I feel like you should be able to do. Like, you should be able to go back to camp to change your element, because they're like, oh, figure out which element works. What's the point of telling us that if we can't do anything about it? Like, why are you telling us, oh, well, Ice Essence working? Figure out what works. Like, bruh, how do I change? Like, I can't but I can't. Like, I don't know if Capcom was being trolly. Oh, that ain't good. I don't know if Capcom was being trolly when they did that or said that or whatever, but that's fucked up. Roll. Okay, roll through wars. And I can't tell if he's... yeah, he's still in... Whoa. Yeah, that was a bad roll. I should have rolled away, but I rolled... I thought I was gonna... like, a lot of times I try to preemptively think of where the lightning is gonna come down from. Oh, that's my first death, technically. Hopefully he doesn't hit me again. We're good. Max potion. Zap. 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 I think he does 3 each time now, I believe. Yeah, this... I'm wondering... I really want to know what's going to be the fastest time that people have done this. Like, even like multiplayer. Like, I bet you like the fastest time is going to be like... I don't know. I tried to be a cool boy. That didn't work. I'm pretty sure those Team Darkside people with their heavy bow guns are going to do something crazy. Oh shit, I counted that. Because normally they always pull out... They reach into the duffel bag and pull out a whole bunch of stuff. Up, I'll flinch. Did I have enough time to grab? Yep. Swing and stinger. I know one of these I swing and I... Whoa. I know one of these I swing and I just miss. Like, I don't hit nothing. Looking back on it, I still think Temperate Lunastra is a little bit more of a tougher fight. How did none of those hit me? Only because, like, I feel like I know Lunastra's patterns, right? And I know how this monster's fight, the patterns and stuff. But for some reason, I feel like I have a tougher time with Lunastra. Like, yeah, I get clipped sometimes. That was actually a pretty sick guy. Sometimes I get clipped sometimes by Alatreon, but I don't know. I mean, granted, they both have supernovas, but one of the novas, you can actually, like, do something about it. Well, or rather, you're not penalized for being overly aggressive. Or for not being overly aggressive is what I should say. Because that damage check's going to come in with that Nova. When it does, oof. Also, I don't know how I'm still talking. It's been 20 minutes. Maybe it's a Gemini thing. Because I was thinking about it like, fuck, I'm going to do post-commentary. How the fuck am I going to figure out what to talk about for, like, the length of this video that I don't want to spoil when I kill it? Wait, god damn. I guess what are my thoughts? What are my thoughts on this? I think they should change the Farcaster system so that you can Farcaster, but you can only use a Farcaster after, or like you can't use it during the Judgment. And then now I think, yeah, because I haven't got a mount. I am like desperately trying. Look, desperately trying. That's gonna blow up. Thank you. I was like, damn, like that. I did so many mounting attacks. Like, yo, where's the mount? Also, I'm looking at my sharpness there. It's looking like thin, like fucking Swiss cheese. And by thin, I mean like I don't even think Monterey Jack from Rescue Rangers would have cared. Actually, no, he cares about any type of cheese. It could be the smallest thing of cheese. Monterey going after that. Going after that cheese. If you don't know about Chippendale Rescue Rangers, then who are you? What are you doing with your life? Either that or I'm... It's a really old show. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is back in Tailspin and Darkwing Duck, I think. Zap. 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 Oh, Judgment. So, on the one hand, I did knock him over. And I didn't do anything. Second hand, I can't put on the other mantle. Third hand, dead. But there is a good side to this. There's the upside. There's a little light at the end of the tunnel. He's back to red now, meaning I'm going to be doing the maximum amount of damage. I'm also going to be able to suppress his element to hopefully keep him in fire. So now I'm doing all my shits. I gotta run back in, refresh all my items, cause this is the only way you can come back to camp. Dying, death is the only way you coming back to camp. Refill that up, and we're back out. I'm gonna go ahead and get my drinks on. The drinks. Bop. Defense drink, even though I know that does literally nothing. Like, it barely gives you a buff, but it makes me feel better, so I drink it. I crunch on my Skittles. I throw that powder, and we back. I also changed my my decoration. What is it? Pendant. So now I have a little baby Kuro on it. Count it. Okay, so that time I got lucky, but normally I would have got hit for doing that extra counter. You can do all these swings. Just stay under his stomach and you're good. None of those lightning strikes will hit you. Saving all my Astro. I didn't want to use any Astro Jerkies unless for the Supernova move, the Judgment. Otherwise, I will drink all the potions and use all the max potions as possible. Oop. Roar. Oh, damn. Yeah, I was thinking about countering, but if he ran back, that'd have been it for me. Also, I got lucky. He did that lightning thing a lot. And when he does that, that is just, it's free damage as long as you're close to him. Hopefully you are close to him, because if you're not close to him, the shit lights up like a DDR dance pad. You don't know where to stand. Yeah, I wasn't taking chances. I haven't been in front of that move, so I don't know how far it goes exactly. Normally when he starts swinging his head like that, I'm on the side of him or behind him. So like I was like, hey, I ain't taking no chances. I'm just gonna move all the way out the way. Did you see your boy roll through the light? I told you he's not that bad. Knocked him down. Oh, style on him. I remember when I was playing, I was like Todome Saso, thinking that he was gonna die. Don't ask me what that means in Japanese. But anyway, I was like, yo, he's about to die from that. Nope. I tried to go for a helm breaker, and I landed it. Maybe I'm thinking something else. I thought there was one point where I tried to do that and just got counter breakered from it. Yes, now I'm seeing this so many times now. Why did I resheath? Oh shit! How many helm breakers am I doing? Hold on. You got greedy. You resheathed. Why'd you do that? Like what I've noticed, when I don't get hit and like I started like flowing everything together, like I am just like that. I also noticed, and I want to touch on this too, that when like my max limit is like 15. Look, I'm hype, but my max limit of paying attention is like 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, my ability to pay attention and be on my A game starts to dwindle. So like after 15 minutes, I started getting hit with stuff. I started getting hit with lightning more. Moves that normally didn't hit me would hit me now. Yeah. Well, that's it. So now let's go ahead and oh wait. I showed you the build before anything. I was showing off the build, but after this, I'm going to show all the armor skills and the weapon that you get from Alatreon.